Welcome to the English Binh Phuoc radio, television stations and newspaper. Now the top story today. Binh Phuoc raising funds for the poor. Binh Phuoc helping businesses comply with customs law. Developing human resources among ethnic minorities. Vietnamese economic records remarkable recovery. National treasure, the special ladder Chim Phương Rộng Thái and its special meaning. Ladies and gentlemen, the Binh Phuoc Provincial Fund for the Poor has held a conference to review activity in 2022 and set out plans for 2023. Practical result has been achieved to date.
All levels of the Binh Phuoc Provincial Fund for the Poor have actively coordinated with the local governments to implement the campaign. The fund has provided timely support to impoverished local households, contributing to joining hands with party and state efforts in poverty reduction. As of October 25th, the fund had mobilized more than 53 billion dong, of which nearly 48 billion dong had been used to build housing for poor households. It will build additional 813 houses for poor households during November. Chairman of the Vietnam for the Land Front Committee chapter in Binh Phuoc, Lê Thị Xuân Trang, suggested that members of the fund strengthen their fundraising and popularization efforts to spread a spirit of solidarity and help poor households in the province.
The Binh Phuoc Department of Customs has held a conference to introduce a pilot program on supporting and encouraging businesses to comply with the laws on customs.
Leaders from the Binh Phuoc Department of Customs introduced Decision number 1399, dated July 15, 2022, on a pilot program to support and encourage businesses to voluntarily comply with the law on customs. The purpose of the program is to facilitate trade and cut costs for businesses, helping them address problems and prevent violations while improving legal compliance. Leaders from the Binh Phuoc Department of Customs and Businesses signed a memorandum of understanding at the conference on the pilot program. Businesses will be supported and guided on issues such as risk management, customs procedures, and taxation, among others.
The Binh Phuoc Provincial People Council has held a meeting to review the monitoring of the implementations of Government Resolution number 52 on promoting human resources developments among ethnic minority groups in the 2016-2020 periods and Vision to 2030.
Average life expectancy among ethnic minority people in 2020 was 33.9 years, which met the prescribed target. Malnutrition among ethnic minority children under 5 years of age was 10%. The rate of students from ethnic minority groups attending school at the right age in all graders ranged from 62.2% to 96.98%. The number of ethnic minority people of working age is 54,168, of which only 5,817 have been trained in vocational education programs. The number of ethnic minority students who graduated and found jobs during this period was 105. According to the Committee for Ethnic Minority Affairs at the Provincial People's Council, the implementation of the resolution still faces difficulties in terms of funding and coordination between sectors, departments, branches, and relevant localities.
Ladies and gentlemen, the national recorded the highest level of foreign direct investment over the past 8 months compared to the same periods of the last 5 years, as well as seeing a growing number of newly established enterprises and those returning to operations.
After a long period of struggle due to the pandemic, Vietnamese enterprises have been receiving an increasing number of orders from Europe, Japan, and the US, and most are confident about posting double-digit growth in 2022. The pandemic was not so bad for many local enterprises as it helped them devise new business initiatives. Vietnam's economy grew 8.83% in the first 9 months of this year, the highest for the past 12 years. Processing and manufacturing, the locomotive of its economy, rose 10.69%. The service sector also saw strong recovery, contributing over 54% to GDP growth. Disbursement of FDI capital rose 16.2% year-on-year in the period to $15.4 billion. However, analysts have said that formidable challenges lie ahead for Vietnam's economy, including uncertainties surrounding the global economy and the risk of high inflation and higher prices for materials. With rosy growth in the third quarter, Vietnam is well placed to reach its growth target of 7.5 to 8% for 2022 as a whole.
Vietnam is a top market adopting new technology in which 58% of digital consumers have used online banking solutions, e-wallets, money transfer applications, and digital banking.
According to the SYNC Southeast Asia report on digital consumers in Southeast Asia in the new stage of development, Vietnam has nearly 80% of the population represented as digital consumers. This is a period when Vietnamese digital consumers use more platforms than ever before, with the dominance of the e-commerce market accounting for 51% of online spending. At the same time, social networks account for nearly half of online discoveries, including images at 16%, social media videos at 22%, and related tools such as messaging at 9%. Vietnam is among the top markets in adopting future technologies such as fintech and metaverse, alongside Indonesia and the Philippines. Currently, 58% of digital consumers in Vietnam have used fintech solutions such as online banking, e-wallets, money transfer applications, and omnipotent digital banking.
The northern port city of Hải Phòng has become more attractive in the eyes of both domestic and foreign investors, thanks to its consensus and modern development of socio-economic field, transport and urban infrastructure, fair business and investment environment.
A number of domestic investors have flocked to the northern port city, including Vingroup, Sun Group, and Flamingo Group. Hải Phòng advantages and potential and flexible policies on investment attraction have helped the city lure more and more foreign investors, including those from the Republic of Korea and Taiwan, China. The Republic of Korea is the leading investor in both capital and number of projects, up to $10 billion out of the total of $80 billion. The Republic of Korea investing in Vietnam was poured into Hải Phòng city. As of late last month, Hải Phòng attracted 1.23 trillion Vietnam dong in foreign direct investment, equivalent to 50.12% of the said plan. Local authorities said Hải Phòng wishes to strengthen comprehensive cooperation with partners in building smart cities, e-government, education, healthcare, and human resources development, among others.
Ho Chi Minh City's travel market is forecast to boom later this year and early next year, especially during Christmas and New Year holiday, affording the city a golden chance to attract domestic and foreign visitors.
With advantages in natural landscapes and recreational space, the city's tourism sector is developing nighttime products and services apart from daytime ones to lure more visitors and increase revenue to its economy. Ho Chi Minh City is dubbed as a sleepless city, where visitors could chill out with a series of lively services round the clock. In the first 9 months of this year, the city recorded over $4 billion in tourism receipts, up 15.5% from the yearly target. More than 2 million foreigners arrived in the city, or 60.3% of the initial plan. The municipal tourism industry is also working closely with travel agents to welcome foreigners, as the end of this year is low season for domestic vacationers following the peak season in summer. Between now and the year's end, the department is also curating unique tours of each district and outlying district.
Ladies and gentlemen, the artifact is a lot of style that was used to decorate the center of the roof. It was discovered in 2003 at the archaeological site at number 18 Hoàng Diệu Street. And that's all for today. Thank you for your watching. Goodbye and see you next time.